was phenomenal. Their overall individual stats has been pretty darn good in terms of kills and damage. But when it comes to week number 2, they are, decent. Not super high, but decent. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to do in week number 3. Yesterday's games was pretty A-okay, and I hope that today they will be absolutely phenomenal as well.
Oh, looks like Geek Fam is gonna have quite a slow start in this match because they're gonna fly all the way out to Stone Ridge and they're not gonna be affected by any of the other squads. But the same thing cannot be said for Secret Movement.
Oh!
Out, and one player is already out of it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Secret Movement still in here with the shots. It is going to be VPH coming in here for the full-on takedown. 2 players have already been knocked. Secret Movement is on the back foot right now. Can they take it up against VPH? And VPH seems to be backing away from this encounter as well. Here comes the grenade just to put a little bit of a halt into their movement, and Secret Movement might just get away with this. Both those players picked up already. Pugna right there, going to go and fall right back. VPH is on the back foot. They came in here as the aggressors, but right now they need to back away. A 2-on-1 situation right now. Pugna gonna get taken down. Oh, but what a way to come back in there. Yat has been taken down. What a move by Pugna. Moves away. Oh, but it is a 1 on top of that roof as well, coming in here with that support. Beautifully played by both squads. Which one is gonna come out on top? Is it gonna be Secret Movement or VPH?
With 1, he's still right on top. Everyone knows where he is, and he's gonna be gunning down right under VPH velocity. And Pugna is slowly climbing his way up to the 3rd floor. We've got a time turner. We've got a time turner from 1 as well. 1v2. One of them is just gonna be fighting within of the time turner, while 1 is gonna be outside. But unfortunately for the side of Secret Movement, they are gonna go straight down to the hands of their opponents and enemies. Unfortunately for Secret Movement, they're not gonna be able to see much from game number 1 between B versus C, while we've got our VPH velocity that got themselves right on top of the enemies, and of course, unfortunately though, with 2 casualties.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for them, right? Because Secret Movement, they tried, and yeah, especially 1 there, you could see that he could barely even loot before, that attack got sprung up upon them. So just unfortunate circumstance to be caught under. STP, Son of Gun, they seem to be on the back foot as well, with just 1 final player surviving in there. And it looks like DE, they are going to be easily just moving in, looking for more spots to loot whilst they prepare themselves. Geek Fam still all the way out at Stone Ridge. Nobody's going to be walking in their path at all. But STP Son of Gun, right, just check out where he is. In between sub as well as Stone Ridge, solo player right now. He's going to just stick to the outskirts and hope and pray that the zone is going to come into him. Oh no, he's going to be put onto the run as well because the zone is not going to be right there beside him. And as he goes in for the move, STP Son of Gun could just be the next squad to get eliminated here. That solo play from him.
STP Son of Gun, I mean, they are in a decent place. Actually, I mean, I don't know what to say.
They're decently placed at the bottom of the board.
Yeah, but they got really destroyed by auto knockout earlier on, and
yeah.
With only 1 man remaining, I wouldn't put so much of my emphasis on them, I suppose, as as the team is probably gonna get eliminated like completely randomly, like out of absolutely nowhere. Like for example, in the next maybe 2 minutes, Ziha may meet up with some of the players from Fascal MY, or perhaps even from the side of Geek Fam. So I don't have a lot of hopes on the side of ST Sound Gun, unfortunately. But for now, I think that the one team that I'm gonna be looking out for is gonna be Wheels, because they are pretty A-okay in the place that they are at in Oldhampton. They are pretty open. They should have a decent amount of scouting duties around, and they should know that Foundation and the Shrines is completely open. So they should be pretty happy right there. And as long as they are able to gatekeep where they are, and if the next circle lands exactly on where they are, I'm pretty sure that they can come up right on top.
Well, look at the board, Abstract. I think there is going to be yet another takedown in here. Baby Argon, not very close to another squad in here, but Jembal is approaching two squads onto his right. He has got Phoenix onto his left as well. This is going to get quite hot in here towards the refinery, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, because it is hot in here at the zone. There you go. Legend Rumble right now with the shots. X-Cyber from the roof. They have got the height advantage. Auto knockout right down there below them. Yamin as well as Zen, they are on the back foot. How can they set up a defensive position here, right? Because at the end of the day, if they do stay in those houses, the zone's not going to disturb them. They are quite safe away from a backstab as well, thanks to that house. And right now, Legend Rumble just needs to figure out how they can go in there and pick up those extra kill points. But of course, high risk, high, it might pay off. It might not pay off as well. They might just get kicked out. They're not doing that great on the board right now in the 15th position. So maybe they might be able to just make that good decision for them in here. Auto knockout, I don't know, man. Are they a good and easy squad to take out sitting down 6th on the board? I don't think so at all. So let's see exactly how does Legend take on this challenge.
I'm just thinking of how Legends Rumble can, get an easy kill out of SCPs on a gun, because we know for a matter of fact that SCPs on a gun, they do have pretty strong individual skills as well. So the best way is to deal with SCPs on a gun 4 versus 1 instead of 1 versus 1, because you're just giving away all kinds of advantage that you originally have, because you think, oh yeah, one person we can deal with it, 1% we just deploy 1% to deal with him. And that is in some sense complacency at its finest. If you want to get these kind of kills, you wouldn't want to risk everything. You wouldn't want to risk something just because of this one kill. So the best is just 4 men all in onto Ziha. It's better to waste some time killing Ziha than to lose 1 member or even 2 member, because you allowed him to get some advantage over you.
Well, with his maneuver right now, he's just trying to go in here and get the bird's eye view on everyone. And I think all Ziha wants to do is to make sure he has got enough information on his hand to not get involved in a gunfight, because that's the last thing he wants, right? And even if you've got a 2-on-1 situation, and that is the end of the road for STP Son of Gun. But, the squad in front of him right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Legend Rumble squad, they may not be doing great on the board, but yeah, you put them into a 4-1 situation, they'll gladly pick that kill off of you and continue moving in here. And Geek Fam right now coming in against SAF. The Supreme Assault Forces are already show you going in here for the ballsy push first. He might get backstabbed, and yes, that's exactly what happens in here, but Shoyu still alive. He's got the shotgun in hand right now. Blue wall gets popped out, and Apes comes in here for the assist on as well. Geek Fam going in here for a very, very strong push. How will the Supreme Assault Forces respond to this? The blue walls all around that. It's like a little mini ways in there. Exact on the roof right now. Bird's eye view, not so much. McRory sends a few bullets towards his way. He responds in there with a grenade, but so far it's all equal between the two squads, Abstract.
I'm just like that. I'm pretty sure that Geek Fam! A piece is now knocked down and possibly may be eliminated right here and right then. Almost one tap them out. But hold on a second, let's take a look at this. It does seem like a piece is completely out of position. We do have the glue walls being dropped down. Insanity tries to push right in. Let's go. Just gonna be raining bullets right onto this glue wall. A piece is knocked down once again. Let's go. Test around 180 degrees. Brings one down. It's gonna be 2 men down coming from the side. 3 men down coming from the side of Geek Fam. And equally, 3 men down from the side of SAF. But unfortunately, the only downside. Oh! Geek Fam! Geek Fam has been eliminated from the side of Supreme Assault Forces. And the only reason why that has happened is probably because he tried to jump over the glue wall, and that has allowed McRory to have full reign of the battlefield. If not, they could have won that fair and square. They could have just eliminated anyone and everyone. He could have just tried to fight back a Geek. Ooh, but you know what, alas, I am quite happy with the outcome, because Geek Fam, they are no longer the strongest contender in this specific game.
Talk about consistency in getting your butt kicked out early, right? And Geek Fam, that's exactly what they are doing right now. And what better way to give them that little butt kicking than SAF themselves, the squad that, you know, has had so much of expectations put on their shoulder thus far, but just not come into the league and perform as good as they want. They surely will be, ecstatic with that takedown. And right now they know they have opened up the scoreboard for the rest of the squads to catch up. So SAF, even if they are not playing the catch-up game to Geek Fam for the #1 spot, they are still aiding the rest of their enemies. Like I said, Abstract, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And right now, the #1 enemy on the board is Geek Fam. Oh, wait, let's wipe that out. They are no longer in this match, so no need to worry about them, right? And that's beautifully played by SAF. They didn't hold back. They knew that was Geek Fam, and they went all out because they knew how important that takedown was. Well played. I hope they go all the way through and even win this, man.
I just want to see a variety of players, a variety of teams winning themselves the booyah, because understandably, Free Fire is all about the booyah. But granted, if you got some kills, then absolutely take it all away. It's absolutely great to see people going all out aggressive and going for the kills. But nonetheless, I do want to see Wheels getting into action though, but I'm not too sure whether they're still in the game or not. I'm trying to look for Wheels, but I've got some of my, points on them because they aren't going to be the next team that doesn't have their booyah just yet. So once they get the booyah, once Wheels get the booyah, then we can understand that there's going to be an immense amount of pressure onto Divinity Esports just so they can get their booyah.
Well, everything seems to be silent so far, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. It looks like all of the players in the game, they are having a moment of silence for Geek Fam, who's just not performing 2 rounds in a row. Although they are quite aesthetic about that, I would say. Legend Taken right now running around with a Christmas tree on his head. He thinks it's funny. None of us think so. But whatever works, works, man. UAV Light destroyed up from the air. 10 more squads in here. It's the 12th minute and 10 more squads are in the game, Abstract. Just 4 minutes away from that golden point that you always talk about, right? Where the pure chaos just erupts. Fast Skill MY right there in front of them. Team Legend can go in here for the push. SAF, one player, Ziha, right up top in front of them. I don't know how Ziha is going to get out of this situation.
I have no idea how Bayet's even dropped down like that. Is not in some sense knocked, but I think they should be a-okay for now. And 12 minutes and 50 seconds is the point of time that we are gonna be looking at quite a big number of people just getting eliminated. Take a look at the kill boards. What is happening? What?
Well, Fast Kill has been eliminated, and Views has been eliminated as well, as I believe. Yeah, Do Easy right now, going in for the shots. Auto knockout, not automatically kicked out of here just yet, but that's exactly what Do Easy is attempting to do. SGP, son of a gun, it is Ziha still alive. He managed to go and get a kill as well, man. His patience paid off, and he went in there for that backstab. FRU right in front of Auto knockout right now. Son of gun is out of it as well, Abstract.
We are looking at 7 teams remaining in this 13 minutes and 30 seconds left. Auto knockout, they are still available and they are still running into the circle, and it does seem like things are gonna be slightly good for them, and of course I am pretty happy about the outcome so far until now, where Drax has managed to get knocked down and the lead onto Manflank. Cobra is now down and Baby Argans has been eliminated, and on the flip side it does seem like Retus is going to be right on top of a building, right onto its roof, but it doesn't seem like he does have any good sights or good views on the rest of the compound in this area. While Auto knockout, they are outside of the zone, but I'm pretty sure that they can enter in as soon as they want to.
Well, this location is the best spot to find out which are the boys and which are the men, which are the little girls and which are the ladies in here who will have the guts and the temerity to step out and go in there for the shots, because everyone can play the chicken gameplay, right? And hide away when the time is right, allow the other players to go out there and have a field day first and then go in and steal a couple of kills, because they know 19 players are still alive in here, right? VPH, they're not doing so great in here right now, but Pugna will go in to top his health back up and go in for the push. The push, no matter how hard they go in, they need to be careful because they can be backstabbed by any squads in here. All of them know 6 more teams are alive and they have to stay put. Auto knockout goes in here. MS25 with the double one in. Man 04 in with the takedown as well. FRU goes in for the push. One player right there below him. Auto knockout comes in ever so closer to the squad. Can he run up and catch MS25 unattended, or is he going to be able to get taken down? Auto knockout's just right down there, Abstract.
Auto knockout, they're just trying to do their absolute best to, well, come on top of Freedom Rumble. I'm not too sure though, how are they going to, well, win against Freedom Rumble, especially since Freedom Rumble is 4 men strong. But you know, ultimately, there could be a possibility that they are just not looking forward to getting to killing one another because they're in the same building. Because being in the same building, pretty much that they can gatekeep whoever's trying to get closer and closer. But Freedom Rumble does not share the same sentiment. They're just shooting down the stairs. They're trying to look for people to kill, and we do have MS25. He immediately run into the face of Auto Knockout. It does seem like things are going to go completely haywire for the side of Freedom Rumble. Comes, brings Yamin down, and does seem like everywhere else is just gonna be organized chaos all over the place. And we do have the circle shrinking right onto Legends Rumble as they have left. They are gonna be the last men remaining coming into the circle, and Supreme Sword Forces finds themselves at the top of the leaderboard with